Germany is grappling with the consequences of a large influx of asylum seekers. The pressure is evident in multiple sectors. Housing shortages have intensified, leaving many struggling to find affordable accommodation. The labour market is also feeling the strain. Rising living costs, fueled by inflation, are a growing concern. The situation has sparked a complex debate about integration and the capacity of the German welfare system. The strain on public services, from healthcare to education, is undeniable. In response to these mounting pressures, Germany has taken decisive steps to tighten its border controls. The government has announced the extension of temporary checks at all its land borders, a measure initially implemented in response to the 2015 migrant crisis. This move signals a departure from Germany's previous open-door policy and reflects a growing trend across Europe towards stricter border management.
The new measures will involve increased scrutiny of those attempting to enter Germany, particularly those without valid travel documents. Asylum seekers will face heightened scrutiny, and the government has indicated a willingness to turn away those deemed ineligible for asylum under EU rules. The use of the Eurodac fingerprint database will be expanded to identify individuals who have previously applied for asylum in other EU countries, facilitating their return to the country of first entry.
The decision to tighten border controls cannot be separated from the political realities facing Germany. With crucial state and federal elections on the horizon, the government is acutely aware of the public's growing concern over immigration. The rise of the Anti-Immigration Alternative for Germany, or AfD party, which has capitalized on these anxieties, has added urgency to the government's response. Furthermore, security concerns have played a significant role in shaping the government's approach. Recent incidents, including knife attacks by asylum seekers, have fueled public anxieties about the potential link between immigration and crime. While such incidents remain statistically rare, they have had an outsized impact on public perception, prompting calls for stricter border controls and more robust security measures. Section 4. Ripples across the EU travel and free movement. Germany's decision to tighten border controls has implications that extend far beyond its borders. As a cornerstone of the European Union and a signatory to the Schengen Agreement, which allows for passport-free travel within much of the bloc, Germany's move has raised concerns about the future of free movement within the EU. The reintroduction of border checks, even on a temporary basis, could lead to delays and disruptions for travellers, impacting both tourism and business. The increased scrutiny of travellers' documents could create bottlenecks at border crossings, particularly during peak travel seasons. Moreover, the move could embolden other EU member states to follow suit, potentially leading to a domino effect that undermines the principle of free movement, a cornerstone of the European project. Section 5. Neighbours. React. A spectrum of responses. Germany's decision has elicited a range of reactions from its European neighbours. Some countries, particularly those along the EU's external borders, have expressed support for Germany's stance, arguing that it will help to stem the flow of irregular migration into the bloc. Others, however, have voiced concerns about the potential impact on free movement and the risk of a return to a fragmented Europe with internal borders.
The debate highlights the deep divisions within the EU over how to manage migration. While some member states favor a more coordinated, EU-wide approach, others prefer to retain national control over their borders. This lack of consensus has hampered efforts to find a sustainable solution to the challenges posed by migration, leaving the EU grappling with a recurring crisis.
Section 6. The road ahead. Implications and next steps. Germany's decision to tighten border controls has uncertain long-term consequences. It may curb irregular migration short-term, but risks undermining free movement within the EU. Stricter controls alone can't address root causes like conflict, poverty, and climate change. Germany must balance domestic concerns with international obligations. Sustainable solutions require cooperation with European partners. A comprehensive approach is needed to manage migration and uphold EU principles.